MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Austin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Weather probably not much of a factor for Game 2. 57 degrees here at the outset. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
You froze him on the fastball there. Tyler Austin goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Didi Gregorius. An attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Back goes Puig at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting fourth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Riding into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Taylor.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 2 for 5. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Justin Turner. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost doesn't. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal gathers, but no chance to recover. Andujar is on at first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. All rise. Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Batting 7, left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Stanton.
And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hole hitters are solid big league play.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield.
If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Torres, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out, number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now is Yasiel Puig.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he takes ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Jock Peterson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Ball 2. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Puig on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Forsythe on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The 1-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kenta Maeda.
Pitcher, number 18.
First pitch on its way. Softly hit here to the left side, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sac bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game. That's a pretty awesome moment for him.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line it, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Gordon has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
To 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Maeda on second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. Misses, ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Another full count offering on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Taylor arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Yeah, going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Line toward the alley in left center. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Count 0-2.
Popped up. Austin shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The relay. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The catcher, number 9.
Is the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So digging in now, Logan Forsythe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Gray sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 25.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Into the box now, Sonny Gray. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. Pickoff move to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
To short. Seager is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 3-0. So here now is the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder, Chris
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
next for the Dodgers. Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. No runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Fouled away.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Judge ranging back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Corey Seager. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Tyler Austin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And a whiff at a good slider that time. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Ross Stripling enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
One strike.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. In the dirt here. Both teams with 6 hits so far. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And right into the shift. And there are 2 away now. Now batting, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's 5-1 Yanks. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Missed with a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Yasiel Puig is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Two out, nobody on. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 5-1. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Aaron Judge becomes the first out of the inning. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now back, number 25.
Digging in, Gleyber Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Logan Forsythe.
So striding in, Logan Forsythe. No hits to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
1-2. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Clint Frazier is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Clint Frazier goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Coming in is Peterson, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a pickoff throw to third. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he'll look over to third here once more. And they got him. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. They lead this one. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Chris Taylor hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1-0 the count.
Chris Taylor.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Gordon moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Justin Turner. Previous history against Devin Betances. He's 1 for 2. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Fouled off. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Fouled away. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Corey Seager. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Betances is ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Scott Alexander enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Didi Gregorius will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Oh, 2-1. The 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Turner is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Aaron Judge will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Taylor. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Back goes Puig to the track, to the wall. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball out.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Another 0-2 coming. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton is there, 1 away. And now is Yasiel Puig. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. And there's ball 3. Jock Peterson is on deck. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jock Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees will take a 2-0 lead back home for game 3 as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
For the victorious Yankees, 8 runs.